Now let's begin. What makes a happy life? Well, the answer might be simpler than you think. It's true that money does not buy happiness, although it certainly doesn't hurt. Happiness is more than just an emotion. It's a state of mind and can be generated from within. By making personal choices in your everyday life, you can build a more positive outlook and more rewarding existence. It's so important to find meaning in life, rather than just going through the motions. Do your best to cultivate a mindset of openness, gratitude, and wonder. It's fundamental to the human experience. By taking time to pursue your own interests, finding connection, and mitigating stress, joy will begin to seep into your everyday actions. So without further ado, here are 10 things that make people happier. Number 1. Personal connection. Our personal relationships are the number one thing that give joy and meaning to our lives. Psychiatrist George Valiant, who has been conducting a 72-year study of the lives of 268 men, summed it up perfectly. The only thing that really matters in life are your relationships to other people. Whether that's family, friends, romantic partners, or ideally a combination of all three, our personal connections are what keep us feeling enriched, engaged, and empowered. Find ways to meet up regularly with those you love, whether that's for a regular coffee date, walk around the park, and even running errands together. Try to connect at least occasionally with minimal distraction so that your conversations can penetrate beyond surface small talk. And be sure to surround yourself with happy people. Joy and laughter are infectious. Make sure you're prioritizing the people who help get you into a good mood. Number 2. Time to yourself. It might seem counterintuitive after exploring the importance of personal relationships to then state that time to yourself is also crucial to happiness. But a happy life is also a balanced one, and being able to take time to explore your own thoughts and interests is key to maintaining a positive outlook. After all, the one person you're always with is yourself, and having a sense of personal freedom generally will make you more content. Develop a practice of self-care, making sure that your body and your mind are well attended to. You can do this by taking a leisurely bath, doing yoga, or even just sitting and relaxing while reading a book or listening to music. Sit outside for a bit to enjoy the fresh air and the quiet of your own thoughts. Or pursue a hobby that lets you explore your creative side. Another key thing that you can do by yourself to make your life happier is to get some sleep. When you're well rested, your body and your mind automatically feel better. Number 3. Exercise. Humans were made to move around. When you get enough exercise, you're doing exactly what your body was designed for and are feeding your natural instincts. Physical exertion releases oxytocin, that's the happiness hormone, into your brain, giving you a boost in mood. It can also help lower stress by releasing your pent-up tension. And having a healthy body minimizes the risk of injury or illness. Those are two things that are bound to make you unhappy. Most adults should try to get at least 20 to 30 minutes of moderate physical activity per day. Move around enough to get your heart rate going and maybe break a sweat. Even gentle exercises like walking, biking, or swimming can offer a mood boost. And whenever possible, exercise outdoors. Humans were also designed to be outside and enjoy the natural elements. Sunshine, fresh air, green spaces, and the quiet peace of nature can provide a renewed outlook on life. Number 4. Dogs. There's a reason why dogs are known as humanity's best friend. Scientists have discovered that even the smallest of interactions with dogs cause the human brain to release oxytocin, which increases feelings of trust, relaxation, and empathy, and reduces stress. I mean, what's not to love? Dogs are also unfailingly loyal, allowing us to develop unique and deeply personal relationships with them. And they tend to have a relentlessly positive attitude. If you don't have the means or living arrangement to have a dog yourself, you can still enjoy their company. Consider volunteering with a local animal shelter to help care for and cuddle pups in need of attention. Or just offer to walk or play with a neighbor's dog. Number 5. Giving back. Giving back to your community is also a way of giving back to yourself. Studies have shown that serving others can increase your feelings of self-worth, meaning, and overall well-being. And it's a wonderful way to cultivate relationships in your community and can even offer leadership opportunities that can drive your personal development. Altruism comes in many forms. It could be a random act of kindness, like grabbing an extra cup of coffee for a colleague or helping a neighbor carry groceries. Or try more organized community service, perhaps through a civic or religious group. You can also seek out local soup kitchens, community gardens, or town-wide cleanups and lend a hand. Number 6. A great meal. Humans need to eat in order to survive. Eating a delicious, nutritious meal not only helps us survive, but it also allows us to thrive. Taking time to prepare, cook, plate, and eat a meal is a form of mindfulness. Rather than rushing to chow down and get on to your next task, take time to truly enjoy and be grateful for what you're consuming. Seek out fresh vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, all of which are not only healthy, but mood-boosting. Now, that doesn't mean you need to skimp on dessert. The occasional treat is truly the sweet stuff of life and can make you feel much better about your day. So don't be afraid to occasionally indulge. Number 7. Doing what you love. Gettysburg College released a study explaining that the average person will spend approximately 90,000 hours at work, approximately 1/3 of their lifetime. If you're going to have to commit so much of your time and energy to your career, you'll be happier if you're doing something that you love and enjoy. Not everyone can have their dream job, and that's okay, but you should try to do something that's at least mostly enjoyable and ideally has personal meaning to you. Perhaps something aligned with your own personal values. Pursuing a career that you love is not always easy. Often the roles that are most attractive to us are also those that are the most risky and competitive. But the happiest people thrive on challenges and see failure not as a dead end, but as an opportunity for growth. Commit to your vision and goals, and don't be afraid of standing at the edge of discomfort. Without risk, there's no reward. Number 8. Avoid comparisons. So much of our unhappiness comes from dissatisfaction. That's the feeling that we're not enough or that we could have done better. Usually, this is based on a preconceived notion of what success and contentment should look like. Try not to compare yourself to others, real or imaginary. Instead, celebrate your own achievements and try to measure your accomplishments against your own personal milestones. This means it might be time to put away your phone. Most people on social media are putting their best foot forward. That means not only is it painful and harmful to try to compare your life to those you see in your newsfeed, it's also not accurate. You're not seeing the struggles your peers are having, the dark moments that very well might resemble your own. Everyone is fighting their own battle, and everyone's individual challenges are valid. You won't benefit by trying to measure yours against someone else's. Number 9. Planning a trip. Planning a trip can be almost as beneficial to your spirit as actually taking one. The Institute for Applied Positive Research has the data to prove it. A recent study showed that 97% of survey respondents said that having a trip planned makes them happier, and 71% said they felt greater levels of energy just knowing that they had a trip booked sometime in the next 6 months. While it's important to be mindful and grateful for the present moment, there's also joy to be found in having something to look forward to. Think of a few places that are of interest to you and plan out a trip. Research methods of transportation, points of interest, landmarks, architectural highlights, local culture, and delicious cuisine. Figure out a fun place to stay. It'll help expand your worldview, and you'll also get the joy of learning something new. Then, see if you can really make the trip happen. Number 10. Gratitude. The happiest people in the world are content with their lives as they stand. Now, that doesn't mean they don't have ambitions, hopes, and dreams for the future. They still pursue their goals, but they're also appreciative of what they already have. Developing a gratitude practice can help you live in the present moment and truly enjoy all aspects of your life. You can start a gratitude practice by simply noting a few things every day that you're thankful for. That can be as grand as your deep family connections or as minor as a hot cup of coffee in the morning. Some people do this through journaling. Others take time to write personalized thank you notes to those who've helped them along the way. Developing mindfulness, meaning living in the moment, can also help you savor the mundanities of life. Stop and smell the roses, literally and figuratively. The world is beautiful, and you're lucky to be living in it. Hey, thank you for watching.